world economy is strongly influenced by the volatility of hydrocarbon prices. The price of oil on the world market changes daily and sometimes abruptly. Indeed, petroleum products are at the centre of our daily lives. Every Cameroonian uses at least one of the hydrocarbon products every day, in transportation during travel, at home, at work, or in the hospital, for cooking, lighting, or other uses. These products are found everywhere in our daily lives. The impact of petroleum products on the economy makes it a major challenge for governments. Therefore, it takes expertise, organization, to understand the complex mechanisms of manufacturing, storage, and distribution, anticipate price variations, ensure a stable price on the local market, and preserve the investment capacity of a country. In Cameroon, the establishment in charge of this delicate mission is the
HPSF,
Hydrocarbons Prices Stabilization Fund. It was created on the 10th of May 1974 by the Presidential Decree number 744458, following the first petroleum crisis. Hydrocarbons Prices Stabilization Fund is a public establishment operating under the supervision of the Ministry of Trade. Its institutional partners are the Ministry of Water and Energy, as well as the Ministry of Finance. The main mission of the
HPSF
is to regulate hydrocarbon prices. This regulation is done through the total or partial coverage of increases in the prices of petroleum products within the limits of its financial availability. How does it work? Every month, according to international market prices and government guidelines,
HPSF
defines and publishes the price structure. In actual fact, the public price of petroleum products consists of the cost of the raw material, the cost of refining, the distribution cost, the storage cost, tax duties, the retailer's margin. The government of Cameroon, through the
HPSF,
covers part of these costs through subsidies.
Le peuple ne comprend pas, il ne comprend rien à ce qui se passe en ce qui concerne le carburant, le pétrole, les coûts mondiaux, l'exploitation, les traitements. Donc je pense que l'État aurait mieux fait de mieux édifier les populations en ce qui concerne cette subvention pour qu'ils puissent comprendre que même les 600 et poussières qu'ils payent à la pompe, l'État pèse déjà pour beaucoup là-dessus.
What are the four regulatory instruments? 1. The first instrument is equalization.
C'est un mécanisme qui consiste à faire des prélèvements dans les zones proches des zones d'approvisionnement et globalement faire des reversements dans les zones les plus éloignées. Ce qui permet d'équilibrer le prix à la sortie de ces dépôts et de faire en sorte que le fonctionnaire qui est à Garoua, s'il va à la pompe dans la ville de Garoua, a le carburant au même prix que celui qui est à Limbé à côté de la raffinerie.
In clear terms, this mechanism consists in standardizing prices over time and nationwide. Some luxury products subsidize consumer products. Similarly, the price at the pump is standardized from the SCDP depots throughout the national territory. Following this mechanism, the price of petrol, gas or kerosene is the same when leaving the different depots. The second instrument is the stabilization specifically of domestic gas.
Dans ce cadre, la CSPH dispose d'un instrument qui n'est autre que la structure des prix des carburants. En fait, il y en a deux. Il y a une structure des carburants pour le super, le pétrole et le gazoil. Et il y a une autre structure des prix des carburants pour le gaz domestique.
Because 80% of domestic gas consumption is imported, this product is linked to the international market price and sold nationally at a lower unified price set by the government. Through this mechanism, a significant subsidy on imported domestic gas is covered by the
HPSF.
Outcome: in 2017,
HPSF
supported domestic gas consumption to the tune of CFAF 32.6 billion. Hydrocarbons Prices Stabilisation Fund establishes a constructive dialogue with all its partners. This is to animate a platform bringing together the various stakeholders in the downstream petroleum sector, which goes from refining to distribution. This platform, initiated by the
HPSF,
allows it to interact with the various stakeholders in order to resolve as much as possible the different issues that arise in the sector. In this context, the
HPSF
holds information meetings with the various social partners in a transparent manner and promoting working together. Among these partners, we can mention unions, federations and confederations of carriers, consumers associations.
Et vraiment, je félicite cette collaboration dont nous comptons sur la CSPH pour vraiment encadrer la moto Cameroun.
Ça fait 8 ans aujourd'hui que je suis transporteur et je suis bien skiné. Grâce à la moto, j'ai réussi à acheter un taxi.
The fourth instrument is the price policy. By controlling the price formula and the management of the price structure,
HPSF
ensures healthy competition between economic operators in the sector, consumer protection, fair access for consumers to petroleum products, equal access for distributors to the storage capacity, the control and monitoring of monopoly areas in order to avoid the abuses of a dominant position, the allocation of resources to the various stakeholders in the sector, the refiner, transporter, storer and distributor, the fight against inflation. Incidentally, the
HPSF
is also responsible for ensuring the control of the national energy policy. To this end, it takes shareholdings in areas such as the exploration, production, refining and distribution of petroleum products. As such, the
HPSF
is a shareholder in companies such as the National Refining Company, the Cameroon Petroleum Depot Company, the Cameroon Shipyard and Industrial Engineering.
Maintenant, s'il faut aller dans les autres infrastructures, la CSPH a contribué à la construction du barrage hydroélectrique de Mokolo. La CSPH aussi a contribué à la construction de certains marchés. Je peux parler du marché Fundi, du marché Mokolo. Une partie de la voirie aussi municipale là-bas au marché Coloton. C'est dire que la CSPH accompagne quand même vraiment l'État camerounais, donc le gouvernement, bien que, bien entendu, c'est un établissement public, donc c'est un bras séculaire donc, de l'État. Voilà. Et à ce titre, justement, la CSPH a mené des actions pratiques pour accompagner donc, le gouvernement.
We cannot move forward, we cannot achieve the Millennium Goals without paying special attention to solidarity, cohesion and social progress.
HPSF
Adheres to this vision of the President of the Republic of Cameroon. Since its creation, it has implemented an active policy aimed at strengthening solidarity and consolidating social ties. This policy is reflected in the financing of major social projects.
La bouteille de 12,5 kg que pratiquement tous les ménages utilisent coûte 6 500 francs. Mais le prix réel est de 10 000. Et donc l'écart donc, entre les 10 000 et les 6 500 donc, est supporté donc, par la CSPH. En 2017, nous avons consommé à peu près 100 000 tonnes métriques donc, de gaz domestique. Et nous avons importé 92 000, pratiquement, en importation de gaz domestique. Le reste venant donc de la Sonara. Vous imaginez, c'est beaucoup. Et au fur et à mesure que les années passent, les populations augmentent, les gens passent à une énergie propre.
In line with the plan to combat desertification, the Garoua Gas Filler Centre, with a capacity of 105 MT, has been providing regular supplies to the north and far north regions and even to neighbouring Chad. In the same vein, to bring gas consumers closer to the supply centres,
HPSF
has equipped the city of Betua with a gas filling centre. With a capacity of 100 MT, this centre is now running at full capacity, which greatly relieves the populations of the east. Despite the road that crosses them, some localities in Cameroon still seem isolated in terms of access to petroleum products. Getting fuel, diesel, kerosene or gas supplies is grueling for these populations. Their alternative? Travel miles and hours to major cities to refuel or buy. Locally, products of questionable quality or even contraband from sometimes indelicate resellers. As part of its commitment, it runs programs across the country to help provide access to energy for populations who do not. To help the people and meet their pressing needs, the
HPSF,
as part of its social mission, has undertaken to build pilot service stations in some isolated and remote cities where conventional distributors do not see a profitable market share.
Pour ceux qui viennent donc demander des agréments pour la distribution des produits pétroliers, la réglementation leur impose 20% en zone rurale et puis les 80% donc dans les zones urbaines. Et bien entendu, pour que le maillage soit national et pour que les distributeurs ne se concentrent pas que dans les régions qui sont à forte potentialité ou bien à forte marge.
For instance, the
HPSF
financed and constructed pilot filling stations in the areas of the country.
Nous avons commencé à Meyo-Messala, Lolodorf, Mora et ces constructions, ces actions se sont étendues aujourd'hui dans pratiquement tout le pays. Donc dans la zone anglophone, Gouti, Tombel, ici dans le centre et le sud, nous pouvons parler de Djoum, nous pouvons parler de Fou, nous pouvons parler d'Akono et Ntui, Ombessa. Et dans la région de l'Est, nous envisageons donc construire à Gari-Gombo. Le volet social, c'est une réalité à la CSPH.
The
HPSF
actions are intended to reduce poverty, boost local life, promote the exchange of knowledge and services and maximize the use of equipment to promote social cohesion. The President of the Republic has made this plan against poverty and social inclusion a priority for his action and that of the government. Considers access to energy as a fundamental human right. Established by the government's determination, Hydrocarbons Prices Stabilisation Fund successfully fulfills its primary mission, that of the watchdog of the petroleum products prices in Cameroon. Thanks to its regulatory instruments, it succeeded in maintaining stable prices nationwide. The funds generated by its activities are used to subsidise the public price of petroleum products. With its pilot stations and filling centres,
the HPSF
contributes with its programs in providing access to energy for those who do not have, thus asserting its role as a major actor for inclusive social cohesion.